Spider-Man has been in my life for as long as I can remember. I mean, my mom has a video of me being 2 years old trying to play this Spider-Man game, screaming and crying because I want to play Spider-Man. I'm 21 now, and I feel like I understand his story a lot more than I did when I was 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Because when I was around that age, I just saw him for his powers. I was like, yo, it must be so cool to run on walls and swing through the city and be super strong. But the more I got older, the more I saw what he goes through. And the more I started to see Peter Parker rather than Spider-Man. The problems he goes through on a day-to-day basis feels so real to me. He feels like an actual real person to me. He is my favorite fictional character of all time. He is quite literally my GOAT. By far the best character ever written, to me at least, because he just resonates with me because I see his struggles and I'm like, damn, he's just like me for real. But 10 times worse because he's Spider-Man.
Who is that guy?
He's like Iron Man and Thor rolled into one.
He's alright. He's no Spider-Man.
What is it with you and Spider-Man?
What? He's just awesome, okay? He protects the neighborhood and, you know, he's inspiring. He inspires me to be a better man.
So in this video, I kind of want to explain how his story gets me through my day-to-day life. Now, there's a bunch of other different Peter Parker Spider-Man universes out there, and they're all like kind of different and stuff. So mainly what I'm going to talk about is the movies, you know, Tobey, Andrew, Tom, and some of the games. I feel like Spider-Man 2 is one of the best representations of what Spider-Man is as a character. Seeing how Peter just wants to be a normal dude, seeing how he just wants to go to college, get good grades, be with the girl that he wants to be with, MJ. Even in Tom Holland's story, right? He just wants to be with the girl. He wants to just talk to MJ. He wants to just live a normal life. But Spider-Man stuff always gets in the way.
I want to go back on my trip with my friends and go to the top of the Eiffel Tower with the girl who I really like and tell her how I feel and give her a kiss. Shut up, man.
You're not gonna do that, are you?
No, I can't.
Why not?
Because I have too much of a responsibility.
He never has time to do anything that he wants to do. And I feel like all of us can relate to that. All of us are either burnt out from our job or don't have any time to do anything at all. But the thing about Peter is he still tries. He still tries to build bonds. He still tries to build relationships. And that's what Spider-Man shows me. At least just try. And to me, Spider-Man is a true definition of a hero. He stops everything in his life to be Spider-Man. He could be a multi-millionaire right now because Peter Parker is a fucking genius, but he knows he has too much of a responsibility to do that. He knows that he has to save New York.
That's what I'm talking about. This shit means something to me, man.
I think all of Spider-Man 2, the whole movie, shows this side of Spider-Man that I'm talking about. And also this line from Civil War.
Look, when you can do the things that I can, but you don't, and then the bad things happen, they happen because of you.
Not choice, responsibility.
And I know in other universes he gets like Parker Industries and he's like Tony Stark over there and Bruce Wayne with his own company and shit. But my Spider-Man's not like that. That's like another universe of Spider-Man. My Spider-Man is the brokey, just trying his best to get through the day. That's my Spider-Man.
Brand!
But you know, all I got is this 20 for the rest of the week.
Sorry, doesn't pay the rent.
And seeing Spider-Man struggle with money, I can also relate to that too, because I'm freaking broke, right? So it's good to see a hero that's also broke like me. Like, it makes his story more compelling because he's not like Tony Stark, he's not like Bruce Wayne that always has unfathomable amount of money. He's just struggling to get by. And another thing Spider-Man has showed me is...
So no matter how many hits I take, I always find a way to come back.
No matter how many times you fall or life beats you down, you always get back up. The thing about Spider-Man is he shows me you can make mistakes. Spider-Man is constantly making mistakes, either saying the wrong thing or putting people in danger that was not supposed to be in danger, or just trying to do his best. He always makes mistakes. But it's how you handle them. It's how you forgive yourself in order to move past the mistakes you've made. Spider-Man deals with death that he always feels that it's on him, but he always has to look past that and put on the mask and try to do better, try to not make that same mistake again. Like Uncle Ben, of course, the Uncle Ben story is Spider-Man's ultimate mistake, but it's how you move past those mistakes that really count. Spider-Man shows you that. Spider-Man deals with the most BS I've probably ever seen any hero go through, but he still gets back up. That's what he shows me, is just get back up. And don't get me wrong here, Peter still loves being Spider-Man. He's still grateful that that spider bit him. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that Peter Parker hates Spider-Man and this and that. No, Peter still loves being Spider-Man. It just gets in his way a lot, which is understandable. So these are some ways that the story of Spider-Man really helps me get through my day, because I see him go through all this stuff. Spider-Man legit goes through everything. He goes through happiness, he goes through loss, he goes through pain. The city of New York and just his life itself always beats him down. The people beat him down. Life stuff just always happens, but he still puts on the mask. He still tries to find a way to put a smile on his face. He still cracks jokes, and that's why he's my GOAT. And I'll never ever stop being a Spider-Man fan. So yeah, if you got some different stories or different ways that he inspires you to be a better person and motivates you like he does me, I'll love to hear them in the comments below. Peace.